Hello, dear seniors. Welcome back to our shared space of learning and discovery. It is wonderful to have you with us today as we explore another path toward a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. If you find value in uncovering the gentle secrets to healthy aging and vibrant living, I kindly invite you to subscribe to our channel and to give this video a like. Your support is a gift that truly helps our community grow, allowing us to reach more people who, just like you, are curious about the art of living well. Together, we can continue to build a place of warmth, knowledge, and mutual encouragement. Thank you for being an essential part of this journey. Have you ever found yourself gazing out the window, perhaps with a warm cup of tea in hand, and pondering the great mysteries of life? One of the most enduring questions that has captivated humanity for centuries is the secret to a long life. We often hear about diet, about exercise, and about a host of complex medical advancements. But what if there was something simpler, something more fundamental that we might be overlooking? What if one common, everyday habit, something many of us do without a second thought, could be silently shortening our precious time on this earth? It's a compelling thought, and one that deserves our gentle attention as we seek not just more years in our life, but more life in our years. Throughout our time together today, we will embark on a quiet investigation. We will explore a single, powerful concept that longevity experts, particularly those studying the world's longest living populations, believe is a critical key to unlocking a longer lifespan. This isn't about a miracle cure or an impossible-to-follow regimen. Instead, it is about a subtle shift in our daily existence, a change in perspective that can have profound effects on our overall well-being. Prepare to be surprised, as the answer is often found not in the things we must add to our lives, but in what we must choose to avoid. This journey is one of curiosity, respect, and gentle discovery. We will set the stage for our exploration by creating a calm and welcoming atmosphere, a space where you can relax and truly absorb the information presented. Think of this not as a lecture, but as a conversation between friends. The pace will be unhurried, allowing each idea to settle softly, like a leaf floating down to rest on a still pond. We encourage you to find a comfortable seat, quiet your surroundings, and open your mind to a new way of thinking about your health and your future. Our goal is to provide you with knowledge that is not only informative, but also genuinely inspiring and easy to integrate into your own life, starting today. For as long as stories have been told, humanity has dreamed of extending life. From ancient myths of the fountain of youth to today's scientific breakthroughs, our quest continues. Now, the search has moved from magic to science, nutrition, and lifestyle. We've learned the power of movement, diet, and connection. But perhaps the true secret to longevity lies in something less tangible, our bonds with each other. And it is here that our story truly begins. When we look around the globe for examples of extraordinary longevity, one nation consistently stands out. Japan. For decades, this island country has been a beacon for researchers studying healthy aging. It is home to some of the highest life expectancies in the world, and boasts a remarkable number of centenarians, people who have lived past the age of 100. In particular, the southern islands of Okinawa have gained worldwide fame as a blue zone, a region where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives. The question is, why? What are the secrets that our Japanese elders hold? The common answers often point to their diet. The traditional Japanese diet is indeed a model of nutritional wisdom. It is rich in vegetables, tofu, seaweed, and fish, and notably low in red meat and processed foods. This way of eating is packed with antioxidants, vitamins and minerals that protect the body from a wide range of age-related diseases. They practice something called hara-hachi-bu, a Confucian teaching that instructs them to eat only until they are 80% full. This simple act of caloric moderation has been scientifically shown to have profound anti-aging effects, reducing stress on the body's systems and promoting cellular repair. Beyond what is on their plates, their relationship with physical activity is also unique and instructive. You may not see large numbers of elderly Japanese people in high-intensity gyms. Instead, activity is woven seamlessly into the fabric of their daily lives. They walk to the market, they tend to their gardens, and they practice gentle exercises like radio taiso, a popular calisthenics routine broadcast on the radio every morning. This consistent, low-impact movement keeps their bodies strong, flexible, and resilient without the strain of intense workouts. It is a philosophy of gentle persistence, of staying in motion as a natural part of being alive. But even with this remarkable diet and active lifestyle, longevity experts who have spent years living among and studying these communities have noticed something else. They have observed a powerful cultural element that may be even more important than diet or exercise. It is a deep-seated societal value that shapes their interactions, their purpose, and their daily routines. This element is so ingrained in their culture that it is almost invisible to them, as natural as breathing the air. It is this cultural secret, this one simple thing that they practice without even thinking, that many now believe is the true cornerstone of their extraordinary longevity. After exploring the secrets of longevity from ancient myths to modern science, we arrive at a simple truth. The greatest danger to a long, healthy life isn't diet or exercise, it's chronic isolation. In places like Japan, strong social bonds are the foundation of longevity. Connection protects us, far more than any single food or medicine ever could. When we think of longevity, we often picture reaching a great age, 80, 90, or even 100 years. But is a long life just about counting birthdays? True longevity is not only about lifespan, but health span, the years we live with vitality, purpose, and joy. The real goal is to add life to our years, not just years to our life. This shift in perspective helps us seek not just longevity, but a life rich in meaning and well-being. Health span shifts our focus from simply living longer to living better. It's about waking up with purpose, staying active, and keeping our minds sharp. True quality of life means feeling connected, valued, and joyful, no matter our age. The world's longest-lived people, like those in the blue zone, show us that vitality and engagement can last a lifetime. Their secret isn't just age, but spirit, staying involved, laughing, and finding meaning every day. Our goal isn't immortality, but a vibrant, meaningful life, deep, wide, and filled with light. To build a long, healthy life, we look to the world's centenarians for guidance. Their diets are mostly plant-based, rich in beans, grains, and vegetables, with meat as a rare treat. Movement is woven into daily life. Walking, gardening, and household tasks keep them active. But it's not just food and exercise. A strong sense of purpose and deep community ties are essential. In Okinawa, it's called ikigai. In Nicoya, plan de vida, a reason to get up each morning. Family and friends form a powerful support network. Diet, movement, purpose, and connection. These are the centenarian blueprint. Understanding aging helps us see why lifestyle matters. Our cells age and sometimes become senescent, causing inflammation and damage. Healthy habits help clear these cells and protect our DNA's telomeres, which shorten with stress and poor choices. Chronic inflammation, inflammaging, is linked to most age-related diseases. Diet, stress management, and sleep all influence this process. The centenarian lifestyle is a masterclass in reducing harmful inflammation. Small daily choices can slow aging and keep us thriving. Mind and body are deeply connected. Our thoughts and emotions shape our health. Chronic stress harms the body, raising blood pressure and inflammation. Physical activity and good nutrition boost mood and mental clarity. Japanese elders honor this connection, using practices like ikigai to build, resilience. Community and social bonds protect against loneliness and despair. For them, health isn't divided into parts, it's a seamless whole. Nurturing both mind and body is key to a long, fulfilling life. The greatest threat to longevity isn't just poor diet or inactivity, it's chronic social isolation. Loneliness is a hidden adversary as damaging as smoking or obesity. It erodes physical health, clouds the mind, and dims the spirit. In Okinawa, lifelong support groups, moai, are seen as essential as food or air. Modern science confirms we are built to thrive in community. We must prioritize social health as much as physical health. Recognizing and addressing isolation is vital for a long, joyful life. Loneliness is as dangerous as smoking a pack a day. This is scientific fact. It raises blood pressure, strains the heart, and weakens the immune system. Chronic isolation fuels inflammation, accelerating aging and disease. It disrupts sleep, impairs memory, and increases dementia risk. The stress hormone cortisol rises, harming brain cells. Staying socially engaged keeps the brain resilient and healthy. Human connection isn't just pleasant, it's powerful medicine for longevity. Let me share a story that brings this principle to life. Mr. Tanaka, after losing his beloved wife, became isolated and his health declined. He spent his days alone, his spirit fading, but his lifelong friends refused to let him disappear. They visited daily, shared meals, and gently encouraged him to rejoin life. Slowly, Mr. Tanaka came back to life. His story shows that connection is a life force, healing both body and soul. Solitude and loneliness are not the same. Solitude is a choice, a peaceful time alone to recharge and reflect. It's healthy and restorative. Loneliness, on the other hand, is an involuntary feeling of disconnection, even in a crowd. Solitude is like visiting a peaceful lake by choice. Chronic isolation feels like being stranded on an island, unwanted and distressing. The goal isn't to avoid being alone, but to nurture meaningful connections. Despite our need for connection, modern life often leaves us more isolated than ever. We move frequently, families are spread out, and technology, while helpful, can't replace real, in-person contact. Many seniors face added challenges, retirement, loss, and mobility issues, making loneliness a quiet, growing crisis. But by understanding these changes, we can start to rebuild the connections we need. In Japan, there's a beautiful concept called ikigai, your reason to wake up in the morning. It's the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what gives your life meaning. For Okinawan elders, ikigai is found in simple, daily joys: gardening, creating, sharing stories, or helping others. Studies show that having a sense of purpose leads to longer, healthier lives. Ikigai is a cornerstone of happiness and longevity, your reason to wake up every day. Japanese longevity is deeply rooted in a powerful form of community support known as a moai. Originating in Okinawa, a moai is a small, committed social support group that lasts a lifetime. These groups serve as a second family, providing unwavering support through life's joys and sorrows. Members meet regularly to chat, share meals, and enjoy each other's company. This system provides emotional and financial support, ensuring no one faces a crisis alone. The health benefits are immense, counteracting social isolation and fostering a sense of belonging. We can adopt these principles by cultivating our own small, committed circle of support. Consistency, commitment, and mutual care are key. By building our own moai, we create a powerful safety net for health and happiness. In Japan, food is about more than just eating. It's a mindful communal ritual. The practice of harahachibu, or eating until you're 80% full, encourages moderation and awareness. Meals are shared with family and friends, strengthening bonds and bringing joy. By savoring each bite and connecting with others, we nourish both body and soul, transforming eating into a daily celebration of health and togetherness. The Japanese approach to physical activity offers another invaluable lesson, emphasizing consistency and community over intensity and isolation. You will not find many Okinawan centenarians engaged in strenuous, high-impact workouts. Instead, they have integrated gentle, sustainable movement into the very fabric of their daily lives. One of the most beloved examples of this is radio taiso, or radio calisthenics. Every morning, millions of people across Japan, from young schoolchildren to seniors, tune in to a public radio broadcast that guides them through a series of gentle stretching and strengthening exercises. It is a national tradition that has been practiced for nearly a century. What makes radio taiso so effective is not just the physical exercise itself, but the communal aspect of it. People often gather in parks, community centers, or workplaces to perform the routine together. This creates a sense of shared purpose and gentle accountability. It transforms a solitary activity into a cheerful, social event. Seeing your neighbors and friends participating alongside you provides motivation and makes the exercise feel less like a chore and more like a pleasant morning ritual. This combination of light physical activity and social connection is a perfect recipe for promoting long-term health and well-being, keeping the body flexible and the spirit light. Beyond organized activities like radio taiso, the importance of walking cannot be overstated. In many traditional Japanese villages, walking is the primary mode of transportation. People walk to the market, to visit friends, and to tend to community gardens. This near-constant, low-intensity movement is incredibly beneficial for cardiovascular health, joint mobility, and maintaining a healthy weight. It is a simple, accessible form of exercise that requires no special equipment or gym membership. It's a testament to the idea that the best form of exercise is the one that you can do consistently, day after day, for your entire life. We can learn from this by finding ways to make movement a more social and integrated part of our own day. We can start a morning walking group with a few neighbors, exploring different routes around the neighborhood, and enjoying the conversation as much as the exercise. We can join a local Tai Chi, yoga, or dance class for seniors, which provides both gentle movement and a new community of friends. The goal is to find an activity you genuinely enjoy and, if possible, to share that activity with others. By weaving gentle, communal movement into our daily routine, we not only strengthen our bodies, but also fortify the social bonds that are so crucial for a long and happy life. The Japanese practice of Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, is the meditative act of spending mindful time in nature. Walk slowly, breathe deeply, and engage your senses. Listen to birdsong, feel the breeze, and notice the light. Studies show forest bathing lowers stress, boosts immunity, and restores peace. You can experience its healing power in any park or green space. Just be present, and let nature work its magic. Building social bridges doesn't require grand gestures, just a single small step. A simple hello to a neighbor, a smile for your mail carrier, or a kind word to the cashier can spark connection. These small acts of kindness and curiosity are the foundation of community, breaking isolation and creating warmth, one day at a time. Finding a group of peers who share your interests can be life-changing. Start by checking your local senior center, community center, or library for clubs and activities. If you don't find the right fit, create your own group, maybe a walking club or music circle. You only need one or two others to begin. The goal is genuine connection, not popularity. be patient, explore, and enjoy building your own supportive community. Building a socially connected life is about weaving small, consistent rituals into your everyday life. Daily habits can provide a steady stream of social nourishment. Simple rituals like a daily phone call or video chat can make a big difference. Establish a third place, like a coffee shop or park, for informal interactions. Writing letters or cards can strengthen bonds and provide reflective moments. Share your passions, like gardening or baking, as daily rituals of giving. These small acts create a virtuous cycle of connection and well-being. Communal meals, as seen in Japan, remind us of the joy in sharing food. But even when dining alone, mealtime can be special. Treat yourself with care. Set the table, use your favorite plate, and savor each bite. Create a peaceful atmosphere with music or candlelight. Connect with loved ones virtually or simply enjoy a mindful, nourishing meal. We have discussed the importance of gentle, consistent movement, and walking is perhaps the most accessible and beneficial form of exercise available to us. However, we can elevate our daily walk from a simple physical task into a powerful practice for social and mental well-being. The key is to walk with a purpose beyond just getting from one point to another. One of the best ways to do this is to create a walking moai, a small group of friends or neighbors who commit to walking together on a regular basis. This could be a daily morning stroll or a longer walk a few times a week. Walking with others provides a host of benefits. The gentle accountability of knowing your friends are expecting you makes it much more likely that you will stick with the routine, even on days when you feel less motivated. The conversation that flows naturally as you walk is a wonderful way to build and deepen friendships. You share stories, laugh, offer support, and solve the world's problems together, all while engaging in healthy physical activity. This combination of movement, fresh air, and social connection is an incredibly potent tonic for both physical and mental health, directly combating inflammation, stress, and loneliness. Even if you are walking alone, you can infuse your walk with a social purpose. Make it a point to take a route that goes through a more populated area like a park or a town square rather than a deserted street. As you walk, practice the simple art of acknowledging others with a smile and a hello. You can also give your walk a specific mission. For example, you could make it your goal to walk to the local library to pick up a new book, or to the post office to mail the letters you wrote. This gives your walk a destination and a sense of accomplishment, making it feel more meaningful. Another beautiful purpose for your walk is to practice what the Japanese call Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, even in a small way. Make it your mission to simply notice the natural world around you. Pay attention to the way the sunlight filters through the leaves, the sound of birds singing, the feeling of the breeze on your skin. You can even make it a goal to find one new, beautiful thing on each walk, a unique flower, an interesting cloud formation, or a colorful stone. This practice of mindful observation calms the nervous system and fosters a deep sense of connection to the world around you, reminding you that you are part of something vast and beautiful. Cultivate a relationship with nature. Nature is a powerful healer and a reliable friend. Bring nature into your home with houseplants. Tending to plants provides purpose and connection. Start a small container garden. Engage all your senses in nature. Share your love of nature with others. Embrace nature as a friend and partner in well-being. Our journey began with a timeless question: what is the secret to a long, vibrant life? We discovered it's not just diet or exercise, but the power of human connection. Chronic loneliness is as harmful as smoking. The true path to longevity is walk together, hand in hand, sharing joy and purpose. The greatest medicine is belonging, love, and community. Throughout our exploration, the wisdom of Japanese culture has served as our guiding light, illuminating the path toward a more connected and meaningful life. The lessons we have gathered are not complicated rules, but are woven into a beautiful tapestry of daily living that honors the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. We have seen how the concept of ikigai, a reason to wake up in the morning, provides a powerful sense of purpose that fuels vitality and resilience. It teaches us that having a reason to contribute, to create, and to share our gifts is a fundamental pillar of a long and happy existence, protecting the spirit from the despair of aimlessness. We have marveled at the power of the moai, the lifelong social support groups that serve as a second family, ensuring that no one ever has to face life's challenges alone. This tradition is a testament to the profound understanding that a committed, reliable community is the ultimate safety net. We have also learned from their approach to food, where the mindful practice of harahachi-bu is often combined with the joy of communal meals, transforming the act of eating into a ritual that nourishes both the body and our social bonds. It reminds us that sharing a table is as important as what is on the table. The Japanese have also taught us the beauty of gentle, communal movement, as seen in the daily tradition of radio daiso and the simple habit of walking everywhere. This approach integrates physical activity seamlessly into the social fabric of life, making it a sustainable and joyful practice rather than a solitary chore. And we have discovered the healing power of Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, a practice that encourages a deep and meditative connection with the natural world, calming the mind and healing the body. It reminds us that we are part of a larger web of life, and that solace can be found in the quiet company of trees. Finally, we have been reminded of the immense value of a culture that respects its elders, viewing them as treasures of wisdom and experience. This societal reverence provides seniors with a continued sense of worth and belonging, a powerful psychological buffer against the loneliness that can arise from feeling forgotten. These lessons from Japan are not exotic secrets but are universal principles of a well-lived life. They offer us a holistic blueprint for creating an existence that is rich in purpose, community, mindfulness, and mutual respect, the very ingredients for a truly remarkable health span. Knowledge is only potential power. Its true power is unlocked when we put it into gentle, consistent action. As we conclude, the most important step is to take these lessons and begin to create your own personal blueprint for a more connected life. This is not about a sudden, dramatic overhaul of your existence. It is about planting small seeds of connection and nurturing them daily. It begins with the simple intention to push back against isolation. Start by making a commitment to yourself to perform one small act of social connection each and every day, no matter how minor it may seem to you at the time. Think back to the practical advice we shared. Your blueprint might include the daily ritual of a 5-minute phone call to a loved one, a practice that keeps the threads of your most important relationships strong and vibrant. It could involve identifying a third place, like a local coffee shop or park bench, where you can become a friendly, familiar face. Consider the simple act of acknowledging the people you encounter in your day with a warm smile and a genuine hello. These are the foundational bricks of your new, more connected life, laid one at a time with patience and care. Your personal blueprint should also include finding or creating your tribe, your very own moai. Take a gentle step to explore the offerings at your local senior center or library. Look for a group that aligns with a passion you already hold, whether it be reading, gardening, playing cards, or walking. If such a group does not exist, be brave enough to start one. Remember, you only need one other person to form a community. By taking this step, you are not just finding a hobby, you are building a reliable source of companionship and support that will enrich your weeks and buffer you against loneliness. Finally, weave the other Japanese lessons into your daily fabric. Find your ikigai. that small or large thing that gives you purpose, and make a ritual of sharing it. Practice mindful eating, even when alone, by setting a beautiful table for yourself. Embrace the healing power of nature by tending to a houseplant or taking a purposeful walk to notice the beauty around you. Your personal blueprint is not a rigid set of rules but a flexible, living guide. It is your unique and personal path toward a future filled with greater health, deeper connections, and more abundant joy. You hold the pen. Begin to write your next chapter today. We are not alone on this journey. Each of us has the power to fight loneliness, both for ourselves and for others. Small acts, like a friendly call or sharing a cup of tea, can make a world of difference. By reaching out, we build a stronger, more connected community, together. As our time together draws to a close, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to you. Thank you for sharing your precious time and your open heart with us today. It has been an honor to walk this path of discovery with you, to explore these profound truths, and to reflect on the simple art of living a long and beautiful life. I hope you leave our conversation today feeling not burdened with another task, but inspired and empowered with a new sense of clarity and purpose. Remember, the single most important thing is to cherish and cultivate your human connections, for they are the true fountain of youth. Let the key lessons we have summarized be a gentle and constant reminder for you. The one thing to never do is to allow chronic isolation to take root in your life. Instead, actively nurture your social bonds as you would a precious garden. Draw inspiration from the enduring wisdom of the Japanese people. Find your ikigai, build your moai, eat mindfully, move gently in good company, and embrace the healing power of nature. These are not just habits for a longer life, they are the very ingredients of a life worth living, at any age. They are the keys to adding more life to your years. This is not an end, but a beginning. It is the start of a renewed commitment to yourself and to your community. I encourage you to take one small piece of what you have learned today and put it into practice this very afternoon. Make that phone call. Take that purposeful walk. Smile at that stranger. Each small step you take is a victory, a declaration that you choose connection over isolation, vitality over decline, and joy over despair. You possess the wisdom, the resilience, and the capacity for love to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Thank you once again for watching, dear friends. Your presence here is what makes this community so special. If you found value in our time together, please remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more secrets to healthy and happy aging, and share this message with those you care about. Together we can continue to build a healthier, happier, and more connected world for all of us. I wish you a day filled with peace, a week filled with connection, and a life filled with abundant joy. Until we meet again, be well.